your fears? I want you to take 1 minute and think about it. You don't have to share it. Just think about it. As you're thinking about it, tonight we're going to talk about one of the fears that 1 in 6 people, according to the American Cancer Society, will face in their lifetime, whether it is personal or a loved one. And 2, I'm going to give everybody a tool to use that will help them through that fear of theirs. May the 5th, 2005, I get a telephone call. The man on the other end asked twice, "Is this Liz Ashcraft?" And each time I say to the affirmative. What seemed like a million years only took a second for those 2 words of fear that I would know too well. It's malignant. It's cancer. So for 3 days, I was in a fetal position. A college graduate. The only thing I could possibly think of was those 2 words. That was my fear. So the day that I met my oncologist and he laid out the plan of treatment for the cancer, I went running that night. And as I'm running, I'm going faster and faster and faster. I wanted to run. I wanted to get away from that monster cancer. But the cancer was there inside of me. I couldn't run. So as I stop on the street and I bend over holding my knees and trying to catch my breath and listening to that heartbeat, I realized that everybody around me was laughing and having a good time. Life was going on with or without me. So at that point, I put my hands on my hips and I stood and watched, and I thought, okay, this is it. I'm taking charge. And I had a conversation with cancer, and it went something like this. Dear cancer, I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. I really don't have any feelings one way or the other. All I know is that you're an equal opportunity killer. So I'm going to let you in on a secret. I'm calling upon God, all the angels of the universe, all of modern medicine, and chemo and I are going to get together and you're going out the door. So as I started to take charge of my life, and I'm going home at a much slower pace, but feeling much better about everything, I remembered a cartoon script. It was Beetle Bailey. In it, Beetle Bailey is told by a sergeant to go out and chop down this tree. The tree was supposedly dead. It's a big, huge oak tree with branches going out in all directions. And it's bare, except for that one tiny little leaf all the way up at the very top branch. And in the next show, you see Beetle Bailey standing there with his little axe down to his side. And in the caption it said, "Where there is life, there is hope." Where there is life, there is hope. And that was a tool that I was going to use. A mantra that would see me through 4 rounds of chemo, 15 rounds of radiation. The loss of my hair. Yes, I was cute without hair. I look like Yul Brynner. But it grows back, ladies and gentlemen. What I want everybody to know is that no matter what your fear is, if it's fear of an IRS audit, fear of getting married, fear of getting divorced, anything, no matter what your fear is, there is a mantra that you can always use. Where there is life, there is hope. And hope is what will see you through, no matter what your fear is. Taking charge and knowing that as long as you're like that mighty oak with the branches going out, no matter what may be going on in one's life, no matter what the devastation, as long as there is that one little leaf of hope up there that represents life, then you can and will overcome any of your fears. Where there is life, there is hope. Mr. Toastmaster.